What's happening, people? I had no intention on covering this, but I'm covering this for, well, you can look at the title and understand why. But Super Saiyan, well, S.H. Figuarts, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Kaioken available to all Vjump Supersized Edition September edition readers. Alright. So this is a re-release, which is why I wasn't going to cover it. But there's some interesting things that's going on here that made me want to cover this, especially with the news that came out today. So, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. This awesome S.H. Figuarts Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken figure will be available to everyone who applies via the Vjump Supersized September edition. Okay, so we're gonna look at the pictures. It's the same thing we've seen before. This was an NYCC exclusive back in what? 2020 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know it's a 2020, or is it 2021? I can't remember. No, because last year was the Broly exclusive, so it had to be 2020, the year before that, or something like that. But either way, this is a special collaboration event to celebrate Vjump's 30th anniversary and S.H. Figuarts' 15th anniversary. For details on how to apply, check out Vjump Supersized September edition that goes on sale in Japan on Friday, July 21st. So the full details will be shown off in that. However, let's go through the rest of the details. Applicants are required to pay 6,600 yen, includes taxes, postage, and handling fees. Applicants must be at least 15 years old. Applications can be completed using a computer, tablet, or smartphone. You cannot apply using a phone that does not have access to the internet. I thought that would be self-explanatory, but maybe it's not. And of course, with this 15th anniversary edition figure, this dazzling foil stamped packaging sleeve was drawn just for this figure by Toyotaro, which brings me to the problem, but the illustrator of the Dragon Ball Super manga. So this brings me to the problem with this figure, and in order to talk about the problem with this figure, we need to go to another thing that was revealed earlier today. Alright, so what you see on the screen is Ultra Instinct Goku. So, what does this have to do with the Kaioken Blue Goku thing that we were just discussing? Well, two things. One, it seems to be, I'm assuming this is probably going to be a Shonen Jump / Vjump and a 30th anniversary collab with S.H. Figuarts, which is their 15th anniversary thing. This would fit perfectly in line with that. They're using the manga style art, which brings me back to the previous topic with Kaioken Blue Goku. They got Toyotaro to do the illustration for the box sleeve for that figure, and he didn't bother to match the head sculpt with that artwork. You didn't even have to do a brand new mold. You didn't do a brand new mold for this. You only updated the hair sculpt to match the manga. So you did. So that's the thing that makes no sense to me. They didn't even bother to. Why? It seemed like a huge missed opportunity. An open layup just missed, completely missed. I don't know how a ghost blocked it. I don't know what, but that was easy right there to make, and it makes it more unique. Now you could have potentially more customers that'll just basically buy that for the head sculpt, because once again, not everybody's into getting third-party stuff. So I don't know, man. Easy layup, missed. But now off of that, onto Ultra Instinct. So they just decided to use the manga artwork for this particular release, and this is, like I said, this is what they should have did to Kaioken Blue Goku. Make it more unique. If you're gonna give us an old mold, make it unique by giving them the manga style artwork. You know, only thing is, it sucks that it is gonna be exclusive. In fact, it sucks that they used a brand new head sculpt on an old mold. But like, once again, I know it would have sucked even more if there was a brand new mold as I had a conversation with Burst about this, but it would he was like, yo, it would have sucked if it was brand new head sculpt and brand new body mold, and it was an exclusive. So, to be fair, there's that. And then also, I'm just wondering, like, I was wondering if they'll ever do another. Of course, they'll do another Ultra Instinct Goku. In fact, they don't even have to use this particular artwork. It was a promo art where it was like a legit illustration, not from the manga. It's just an artwork that Toyotaro did for a promotion. But, and I'll put it somewhere up on the screen. But they could use that picture and base a whole figure off of that alone, and that would make it different from this, because it'll most likely be using a whole brand new mold and everything. But this release is just, I don't know, it seems cool but waste, like a missed opportunity at the same time. But if they just always intended for this to be an exclusive, then wouldn't have made much sense. It would have to be a general release if it was really going to go super crazy with like a brand new sculpt and everything. So there's that. But with all that being said, oh yeah, how could I almost forgot one of the most important aspects that I wanted to talk about. So we seen with the release of this, prior to this, the Ultra Instinct was on our mind because a lot of people were getting hype about the Black Hole Toys release of Ultra Instinct Goku. But they've been talking about Ultra Instinct Goku for about a month and a half now, right? Keep that in mind. And then also keep in mind, Black Hole Toys is a fairly new, or just a reborn, third-party action figure company. But not only that, think about this. They're brand new, and their first figure that they decided to do was Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, I always found that a little odd, but I was like, maybe it's not too odd because that figure's overdue for a re-release. Which brings me back to one thing I was saying earlier. Yo, I'm surprised that they hadn't re-released Ultra Instinct Goku already. In fact, like I said, I was surprised they didn't even put him on that survey, which Vegeta ended up winning. But now we see why they didn't do that, because this was likely in the plans. So this thing is really crazy, you know. And you know, it's like Demonical Fit responding to Black Hole Toys, and now Ultra Instinct is in the eye of the public again. Well, not that it like disappeared, but now in terms of figure wise, we have the looming possibility of DF doing it, because they wanted to, seemingly were responding to Black Hole Toys, but who knows, maybe DF got a wind of it as well, because it definitely was very coincidental that they released that. They all of a sudden just wanted to release their adult GT Goku when they had much more important releases to be tending to. And we can see, or we could kind of make our own conspiracies that, hey, they said, let's take advantage of that Kid Goku that's going to be released in the future that nobody knows about yet, but will be announced soon. But, you know, that's all just conjecture. These are all just theories, but some of these things, man, I'll be wondering. Tamashii Insiders, they kind of almost helping, they kind of helping us out too, if that's the case, because I don't know that we would have saw an Ultra Instinct Goku release had this been the only thing. Like, let's say that, I'm assuming that Black Hole Toys knew about that Ultra Instinct Goku beforehand, but imagine that nobody gave them that inside information, or if they didn't have like a heads up, they might have never, we would have just been looking at this like, damn, I hope that somebody from third party does it. So, you know, I say that to say, I'm grateful that the Black Hole Toys is releasing their variation to it, because it allows people that didn't get it to be able to get it, because this is most likely going to be hard as hell to get, and people are going to really violate the prices on the secondary market. But all that being said, this is a cool announcement. Bittersweet with a new hair mold on an old mold. In the future, if they do well, which they will do. They will do an Ultra Instinct Goku, but I wonder if they'll use the same hair sculpt, or if this hair sculpt will forever be the Vjump, S.H.Figuarts Vjump Ultra Instinct Goku. But with that being said, peace.